Hello friends and my dear students. So on the screen we can see a Python program code. So in this video we are going to see the output produced by this code and I'll explain it step by step. So dear students, first we will read this program and we will try to understand the sequence of execution of different lines given in the program. So if you see, I have given the line numbers to explain each and every line separately. If we start reading the program from the top, you can see the 5 lines as function definition. The function name is alter, as you can see very well. Line number 6 and line number 7 are variable declaration lines. And you all know that we will start the program from line number 6 only, because we go to a function definition only when a call is given to the function. No matter the function definition is given at the top of the program, but we will start it from line number 6. Now, line number 8 is calling the function alter with 2 arguments A and B. And here you can see that the calling of this function is being assigned to A. That means whatever output the function will return will be stored in A. You can see that at line number 5 in the function definition, there is a statement return M. So whatever value M will return, that value will come to A. In line number 9, we will print the values of A and B with a hash sign in between. In line number 10, again we are calling the function alter with only one argument, that is B, and whatever value will be returned will get stored in B. And finally, in line number 11, we are printing the values of A and B with a @ sign in between. So if we talk about the basic structure of this program, you can see that one print statement will come from the function definition. Then after the function call statement, and again when we call the function with the second argument, one print statement will come from the function definition and the final statement after the function call. So in all, we will be having 4 print statements in this program. Now, on your screens, you can see our execution sequence. Please see this screen very carefully. On the extreme left, I have given the line numbers. The second column is for the function A, is for the function call statement A is equal to alter AB, which is the first function call statement in the program. When you will call that statement, you can see the sequence. I have numbered the statements. The program will first have the variable declarations. So line number 1, line number 2 for A is equal to 200 and B is equal to 100. The third statement is the function call statement, that is A is equal to alter AB. The value of A and B, that is 200 and 100, will be given as arguments to this function. Just after this line, we are going to line number 4, which is function definition. Because just after the function call statement, the control goes to the function definition. So we will go to line number 4. Now please understand this function. In this function, you can see 2 arguments, M and N, where no value is given to M, but a value 50 is assigned to N. Please note it down somewhere that this value is called the default value. What is a default value? See, In line number 3, when we are calling this function alter with two arguments, so A will have 200 and B will have 100. And these are called the actual arguments. These actual arguments will be passed to the virtual arguments or the formal arguments which are in the function definition. So M will get the value of A, that is 200, and N will get a value of B, that is 100. So in this case, this 50 will be overwritten by the value B, which is 100. But if you see the second call statement, that is B is equal to alter B, in this case you can see that we are passing only one argument to this function, that is B. So only the value of B will go to the function definition. And where it will go? It will go to M, which has no value. But the function needs two values. So from where the second value will come? The second value will be taken as a default value. So at that time, we will have the use of N is equal to 50. Now see this screen very carefully. On the right hand side, you can see a table in which I have shown you the values of different variables. Right now we are having the values of A and B as 200 and 100 respectively. M is not having any value. N is having a value 50. Here on this screen, we first execute the function call statement A is equal to alter AB. So we are having the values M and N as 200 and 100. What we are going to do? We are going to line number 4 and the values are assigned to M and N. M will get 200, N will get 100. In line number 5, we are adding the values of M and N and updating the value to M. So M is 200, N is 100. You can see the right hand side table also. So M is 200, N is 100. So the new value of M will become 300. The next statement says N is equal to M minus N. So the new value of M is now 300. So we will subtract the value of N, that is 100, from this, and the new N will be 200. So in this way we will be having the updated values of M and N as 300 and 200 respectively. Now we are going to execute line number 7, which is a print statement. So simply we have to print the values of M and N with a @ sign in between. So we are printing it as 300 @ 200. After this, we come to line number 8, which is saying return M. So what is the value of M? The value of M is 300. So this value 300 will be returned from this function, means this value 300 will go to line number 3 and will be stored in A. Children, please be very attentive at this point. I am going to tell you a very important thing here. You have seen that at line number 1, the initial value of A was 200. But when we have passed this value as a function argument and this value has gone to M in the function definition, we have manipulated the value and the final updated value of M became 300. And we have returned this value. So when we are returning this value will come to A in line number 3 and the value of A will be updated permanently. I am repeating it. Please be very careful. The value of A will become 300 now. It will be no longer 200. So there is a point. Please note it down somewhere. A last slide in this video will also explain the same thing, that whatever manipulation you do in the function definition, and even if you print it, it has no effect on the original value. But if you return a value from the function, that value is permanently updated, means the original value gets changed. Now, after this, we will come to line number 9, which is again a print statement printing the values of A and B with a hash sign in between. So the value of A will be 300. As I have told you earlier that the value of A is now changed and it is 300. And the value of B is 100. So we are printing 300 hash 100. Children, you notice one thing here, that we have taken A to M and B to N, and we have changed both the values there in the function definition, but the effect has come to A only because the updated value was returned and B is showing its original value, that is 100. I hope this point is clear in your mind. Now we are calling and executing the function call statement B is equal to alter B. So here what we are doing, we are passing the value of B in the function argument. The value of B is 100. We are passing it through B. So as you know that this value B will go to M in the function definition. So M will have a value 100 now. And the second value from the argument is missing. So the default value of N will take over. So M will have a value 100 and N will have a value 50. M is equal to M plus N. Line number 5 will give you 150. So the new value of M will become 150. Line number 6, N is equal to M minus N. 150 minus 50, the new value of N will be 100. In line number 7, we are printing the values. So simply the values will get printed as 150 at the rate 100. So in line number 8, we are again returning the value of M. The updated value of M is 150. So where this value will come? This value will come to B because you have called the function B is equal to alter B. Now the variable B in your program will be updated with this new value 150. So its value will no longer be 100, which was its original value. Its value is now 150, which is permanently changed. So if you print the statement 9, the value will be printed as A is 300 and B is 150 with a @ sign. So I hope this is absolutely clear to you. There are various points on which you need to pay attention. Please go through the slides again and again and note down the points that are important in this video, and wherever I have told you to note the points, you please make a note of these points in your notebook also. All the best to all of you. Happy learning.